One stands among you whom you do not recognize, Jesus the Messiah. Jesus, the light of the world, stands before them, but they do not see. They cannot see. They've been waiting with longing and anticipation for this day to come, but they do not recognize the reality before their very eyes. This is Jesus, who does not fit the model created by their religion. John is sent as a witness to speak of the encounter with Christ, to tell of the light so that everyone might believe through him. From the many prophets and doomsayers, from the forgers and the gossips, from the vain and the fearful, through the millennia of desire and competition, all too many have desired to be the light, the source of power, and the master of destiny. How is it that you, John, of all men born of woman, can tear open the veil and recognize Jesus, the Messiah, the light that has come into the world? Was it that graced moment in your mother's womb when you heard the voice of Mary, the mother of the Saviour and the first herald of the joy of the gospel? Only from an encounter with another can such witness be made. By this witness, I also come to that sweetness to experience and recognize God with us. But first, I also need to let go of my own vanity, fear, desire, competition, and all the other distortions and addictions that cloud my vision. It is said that our minds hold us captive to our own illusions. It is as though an entire committee were having a meeting inside our head, all the members speaking at the same time, judging, condemning, choosing those images that best fit with their own illusions. This is the blindness that is bolstered by our own opinions that we strengthen by refusing to look at reality. We also do not recognize the one among us, the one with us. Let us take time to still our minds, letting go of illusions, so that we too may see reality and experience the truth. From our own conscious awareness of reality and truth, we can come to experience God who is love. This experience of love leads us into the gratitude, and out of this gratitude flows our joy as Christians, called to imitate Mary as heralds of the gospel. Today is Gaudete Sunday, Rejoice Sunday. It is a day for considering all that we as Christians, and specifically as the Christian community, can rejoice about. This is, however, not a cheap joyousness without responsibility. It is a joy that is found when we discover and carry out our true mission in life, living in integrity and becoming aligned to our calling and ordination. Isaiah speaks of the one anointed and sent to bring good news to the oppressed, words that were adopted by Jesus to describe his own life's purpose, just as they should also be made real in the life of each one of us. This is the good news that we share in, the grace that is the cross of Jesus, in which converge evil, justice, forgiveness, and love. John the Baptist prepared the way for the anointed and pointed him out. Today John is the model for every one of us. We are called to be prophets in our world. We are called to bear witness to the Christ. In the wilderness of human greed, injustice, and falseness, we are called to make straight the way of the Lord. But as always, we must begin with ourselves, calling our energy back to the integrity of our inherent dignity, by letting go of all sense of victimhood, all disempowering and destructive attitudes, all negative relationships, all the roots of anger and fear, all the negative emotions of hatred, resentment, bitterness, grief, loneliness, and self-centeredness, all those imposed feelings of inadequacy. To make straight the way of the Lord, it is necessary for us to walk away from any collusion with powerful, the rich, the famous, and the corrupt. Only then will our voices become relevant empowering and life-giving, following the pattern of Mary as heralds of the joy of the gospel. The Lord grant you peace.